Popelick Bridge is right behind us.
The tale of a monster lurking on a train trestle.
It might not look that creepy, but nearly 20 people have died on this bridge.
Raquel Bain of Dayton, Ohio, was hit and killed by a train last night.
Some people think it's because of a creature called the Popelick monster.
2 legs and hooves like a goat, curling, sharp horns, and piercing yellow eyes.
Or some people think it's an evil spirit. But what is really happening on this bridge?
Basically, it is an active railway. By looking at it, I honestly, if I didn't know that, I would probably try to go across it as well. It's like basically what would happen is you walk like halfway, you're doing your paranormal investigation, taking cool pictures.
Thrill seeking.
You hear a train, and it's like, you're probably gonna try to run to the other side.
But you're not gonna make it.
You're not gonna make it. So we are not going to be running across.
And no one should run across.
I heard the Popelick possesses you and makes you run across.
Well, as of right now, none of us wanna run across.
The story starts with a couple driving under the bridge when suddenly they see a half-man, half-goat creature. He then jumps onto their car and rips the door off. There's absolutely no proof of this happening, but the story goes on to say that this creature lures people onto the bridge where they eventually get hit by the train and die, which sadly this has happened many, many times. But why? While it was daytime, we wanted to look around the bridge for anything weird or out of the ordinary that could help us find out the real story behind this bridge, aka the theories.
Dude, it is like the perfect vibe. It's like a little bit foggy. It's like the sky is completely white, and then there's fucking crows flying around. Well, a big question I have off the bat is there were actually goats at the other bridge at some point. Are there goats?
Whoa.
Wait, that's
Another one.
Yo, guys, come here. I think is that a goat or a deer?
I mean, probably deer. I guess deer.
But look how far apart they are. It's like it had long legs.
Well, let's follow these tracks, man. Here. Oh, wow. I don't really know the exact difference between deer and goat.
I'll look it up.
Oh, dang, bro. Those are goat tracks.
Those are probably goat tracks, not deer tracks. Holy shit, dude. Well, look. No, this one went this way. Oh, it's the same one. He just made a circle.
That makes sense. But what did he make a circle around? Maybe we should make a pentagram right here.
I thought you were about Jesus, dude.
Look up if there's goats around here, but if there's no goats, that's definitely goat, man.
Are there goats in Kentucky? Yes, there are goats in Kentucky.
So, 50-50. It could be the Popelick or goats.
Omens, bro. Omens.
Dude, we are seeing a lot of bad signs, dude. Goat tracks, an ambulance, crows. Andrew, a bad omen. No, I'm just kidding.
That's a bad sign.
If Andrew around, bro, something bad about to happen.
We did already know the basic story, but what I wanted to figure out were more details and maybe the real story of what was happening and why so many people were going on the bridge. So we started asking people all around the bridge what they thought.
All right, so we went basically right across the street. You can see the bridge right there to this gas station, because I'm assuming the people who work here like know some stuff about it, because like I said, it's right there. Just keep penning. It is literally right there. I can see the bridge right now. Dude, that's like the 5th ambulance. What the hell? Excuse me. We're making a video about the Popelick Bridge and like the Popelick monster and all that. Do you happen to know much about it or not too much?
Not at all.
Not at all?
You can check out the Kroger.
Okay, we'll do that. Thank you. Know about the Popelick monster or the Popelick Bridge or any of that?
Well, it started with the girl. There was a girl a few years back that, people would dare each other to walk across the railroad tracks there, and she fell to her death, and so that kind of like spurred the rumors quite a bit back then. Yeah, sure.
The employees in there are really cool and fun, and they know, because I just did a tasting in there for alcohol.
Oh, great! We'll do that too. That I did not want to go in there, but if we have to do a taste testing, we're filming a video about the Popelick Bridge and like the Popelick monster. I was wondering if you guys knew anything about the story or anything.
Is this to do with the goat, man?
Yeah. You know about it?
Well, my wife does, and I can't remember half of what she said, but apparently he used to live off the railway bridge down here near hat makers. But somebody apparently saw him about 4 years ago. And then when they started doing all the roadworks down here, there was a legend that apparently he went away somewhere else. And I saw these visual images of him, like somebody had drawn pictures.
Yeah.
It was quite cool, actually.
Do not too many people like know about that? We've asked a few people and they haven't. It hasn't been super
A lot of people don't seem to know.
Yeah.
Even I mean, I know just the basics, but not a lot. I don't even know where it originated from. You don't want to run across it, I'm telling you. Something could follow you back here. I'm telling you, be careful. Be very, very careful. It might not get you, it may get somebody else, but you be very, very careful because it's some sadistic things that are out there. There's something lurking around this world at night, but we don't know what it is because we're sleeping.
Usually when we go to these sorts of places, a lot more people know about the story, but this time wasn't the case. So I did some research of my own and I found out the main theories. 1, there is an actual physical creature that looks like a half goat, half human that lures people onto the tracks. Or 2, it's an evil spirit that possesses people and makes them go on the tracks. Or possibly some other theory that me and my friends are gonna try to figure out. But first, we need to know what we're looking for. So we headed back to figure all that out.
From all these sightings that people have got, we've got a description of the goat man. You want to draw it? It has cloven hooves and a haunting appearance that inspires fear and intrigue. It can mimic people and sound like them. He has hypnotic powers to lure them onto the trestle. Covered in greasy fur, sharp horns, a pale white forehead.
Wait, greasy fur? That shit oiled up or what?
Diddy got to him first.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I just want to see these.
You think the goat has milk?
So this is what goat man looks like.
This is goat man. See, his eye. No, that's only one side of his head.
Okay, let's see yours, Tommy.
See it, and then there's like a little pentagram thing for magic here.
So yeah, this is what we're looking for. Not really. I'll put up a better picture.
This was the description of one of the theories, that it was a goat-like creature that lured people onto the bridge, but people also thought it could be an evil spirit that stays on the bridge. So before going to the bridge itself, we decided to test those two, where Andrew and Tommy went under the bridge to look for any creatures, and me and Ethan went out to the forest with ghost gear. Alright, so we're now testing some of the theories. We split off with Tommy and Andrew. They're currently under the bridge, but we're going to go over the theory where basically it is believed that Goat Man was a goat farmer in the area and he didn't want to die. He wanted to be immortal. So he sacrificed a bunch of goats to Satan, and I guess Satan gave him immortality, but as a goat man. So maybe we'll be able to use the ghost equipment on him.
So we're going back to where we saw the goat tracks earlier, and we're gonna try to attract the goat by making goat noises.
The spirit of Ghost Man, we invite you here into your own forest that we're in. Not as many people know about this cryptid or legend or whatever you want to call this. So maybe if you started giving us some crazy answers, a lot of people would know about you. Kind of cool, kind of clouded.
Popelick, is that you? Do you speak English?
No.
Yeah, that's close, I guess. That sounds like Creole, like broken English.
Shut the fuck.
No.
Okay, we're gonna try the spirit box. See if we hear anything, and also still pay attention to that. Are there any spirits in this forest with us?
I coughed, I didn't hear it.
Sounded like we leave. Do you want us to leave the forest? Why?
Why what? Can you be more clear?
Wait. Wait for what? Action? What sort of action? Every step of the way?
What?
Dude, I low-key heard a sound, and then it said the sound from the woods. It sounded like...
No way.
Can you set off the REM pod in front of us if you are here? You just have to touch the rod or walk near it. No?
Guy said he's gonna live, bro. 10 people are dead.
2 people.
2 people?
2 people were dead in the morning. What 2 people?
One, please?
Friend? Friend? Our friends? What are their names?
Alright, so we're right underneath the bridge now, as you can see.
What are you going to do to our 2 friends? I might have heard harm people, but I think I might just be like...
I think I also did hear it.
What friends are you going to harm? Who is dead? Someone? I heard my name.
Oh, I didn't hear that also.
Is there actually a spirit here?
Did I just shut up, man?
I don't know. Is there anything we should know about the bridge? Girls? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the craziest shits I've ever heard on this. What it's doing right now is it's going through radio stations. It only holds on to each radio station for way less than a second because I put it on the highest, like, skip through rate. So when it says a long sentence like that, 2 people are dead in the morning, that's crazy. It's not supposed to do that. Tommy and Andrew didn't find any goat-like creature, and me and Ethan low-key got some crazy stuff on the radio, but I'm honestly never gonna be fully convinced on that alone. So we ended up finally heading up to the bridge to see if we could get answers there.
Did someone die? Oh, yeah, yeah.
This is probably the most recent.
Yeah, like from 2019.
Damn, that's so sad.
Dang, your wings were ready, but our hearts were not. Oh, dude, there's like a old car here.
A car?
Yeah.
The first Goatman sighting was, he apparently attacked a car.
Really?
There's a bumper right there.
Dude, we gotta do one of those things that I was showing you where it's like, scary stories. 2 guys walked into a scary dark forest. I hope no monsters are here, one guy said. That's when the monster guy came out and he ate them. After going deep into the forest and getting lost a few times, we eventually made it up to the train tracks.
So right there is the bridge, Popelick Bridge. Yeah, we low-key gotta keep our eyes out. It's kind of it's really sketcy, I'm noticing. Especially because you can't see.
Well, let's take a look at the bridge.
Yeah.
Dude, it's low-key calling my name.
Alright, so we're at the...
Dude, you're possessed by the Popelick, dude.
Popelick is like, you can do it. I'm like, maybe I can.
No, it's just the intrusive thoughts. I got them too, bro. Bro, I'm not worried about the Popelick. I'm worried about the intrusive thoughts. Oh, be careful, Ethan. This is like it. Oh, that's brutal. Let's go on the bridge.
Man got possessed by the Popelick.
Dude, I feel like I have to before we leave.
Don't go too far, Gavin.
This is extremely eerie.
Like, I want to keep going.
Dude, each step, you want to go further.
Yeah, you want to take another step.
That's the Popelick talking too.
And then you give in, and it's like, oh man.
Bro's in sandals too. That's cursed. That's terrible. Imagine for a second you're standing in the middle like this, and you're like, you see the train coming like from that side, and you're like, oh, I gotta run on this. And let's oh my gosh, very carefully go to the edge. Oh my gosh, that's rough to hang on. That's some finger strength. What do you think about this, dude?
A lot of people came here and did the same thing we're doing. I'm gonna respect it by not going very far on it.
Dude, way down there. We're 90 feet up. 90 feet.
Damn.
Dude, I literally, no joke, I feel like I want to just keep walking. I can go a little bit farther, it's fine.
Bro.
They're right over there. Look how wide this gap is. If you're running and... Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Dude, did you guys see that light? I didn't know.
You saw it, right?
Dude, we saw a light. Deadass, you saw a light. What kind of light?
Like a flashlight. But not like the source of the light, like the beams, you know?
No, I saw the actual light.
Dude, what if someone comes running across the tracks towards us?
That
would be terrifying.
It could be other people, to be honest.
It's a light. There is a light right there. Man, why are we talking about the damn light?
What is that noise?
You guys are saying there's a built-in light?
What'd you hear?
Super high-pitched noise.
Yeah, I heard it.
Is a train coming?
No.
Oh shit.
Get it on the
so fast. We didn't know it was coming. We didn't know it was coming, and it was here in like 30 seconds or less.
Bro,
like literally.
You actually have no time to even hang. Oh, dude,
I have crazy goosebumps. Yeah, that was scary. Bro, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, you hear it, and then you're like, oh, I got some time to run. No, dude. The second that you hear it,
literally,
it's there.
bro, we heard it, got off here, and it was there.
It was, yeah. You literally heard it, got up here, and it was already at us. Yeah.
We barely had time to get off the tracks.
That was like when it first started coming towards the bridge, it had to be moving like 50 miles an hour.
Can you imagine the guy that hung on this? He's still holding on.
Yeah.
And he just watched his friend. He just watched his friend.
His girlfriend just died.
Holy fuck.
That's terrifying.
That is terrifying.
It was genuinely terrifying how fast the train came, and we now all kind of understood the true horror of this place and how easily it would be to fall into the trap of going out on the bridge, just like so many have. So the very first one was a 17-year-old boy, and literally he was dared by two people to go across. I can't imagine being
that's definitely some stupid stuff I would have done in high school.
But yeah, that's not even like,
and it's not like you can't even like blame them.
Then there was after that, the next thing after it was like 20 something years later, and a dude fell and survived. Then a year later, a man named John K. List was killed. Another year later after that, a 19-year-old boy named David was killed. Another year, these are year after year, that's actually crazy. 5 years after that, a 19-year-old, and then the most recent was Savannah Bright, which we saw her, like they had a memorial right on the bridge. It's crazy that all the way from 1968 to now, this has been going on. I wonder if they will fix it.
But why are you walking across? Like, there's no reason.
You're doing it for the thrill.
Yeah, what we're doing.
Yeah.
So that's never gonna be fixed.
Probably not.
I believe in some ghosts and monsters and these types of things, but I don't think that there's a Popelick monster. I think it got hyped up, and then people come to investigate, and they die, and then that just adds to the hype, and then the cycle repeats.
Honestly, Tommy summed it up better than I could. Do not ever cross this bridge. And I just want to say rest in peace to the many that have passed away here. A lot of them sharing the same passion and curiosity as me, trying to figure out what this mystery was, but absolutely do not go on this bridge.